Hi everyone, it's Freya at Spirit Healer Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. And just so you know, this channel is for those folks who are on a spiritual journey and who know they're on a spiritual journey and who would like some guidance so that they can walk their path in a good way. The last time I was in front of the camera was February, and I truly apologize to those of you who've, I said I was going to do the eclipse readings, and one thing led to another, and I got a pretty clear guidance that wasn't the right action to take at that point in time for me and for the viewers. But yesterday I got this pretty clear, like, okay, it's time for you to do the readings again. And this time I'm going to be doing each sign, each astrological sign. We're going to start with the sign of Taurus because that's what we're in, April 21st to May 21st. And then we're going to go through the zodiac until I reach the end, which would be in Aries. And this is going to be a love and spirituality reading for the month from April 21st to May 21st. Hopefully that makes sense. So I'm using the astrological month instead of the calendar month. And I'm doing that because I'm guided to do it, and we'll see how it goes. I hope you enjoy these readings, and they're coming from the heart, and I hope you receive the guidance that you need. And if you would like to get in touch with me, all my information is below. Okay, without further ado, here come your readings. Take care. Hello, my dear Cancers. How are you? This is Freya. It is time for your reading, and let's get to it. Let me see which deck wants to come for you for this reading. Okay, this one. Okay, so like I said in my intro, I was meditating yesterday and I was guided to be doing these readings, and I'm going to be pulling 4 cards, one for the past, one for the present, one for the future, and one for guidance on how to walk the month in a good way. And so I call this a love and relationship / a love and spirituality reading, but really, love is not just about romantic love. So hopefully those of you who are hoping or looking for a romantic love reading, just a forewarning that I take love to mean all kinds of relationships. Your strongest soulmate in this lifetime could be a family member. It could be a cousin or a mother or a father or a grandparent, your brother or sister. And so when I do love readings, it's about harmonizing the relationships in your life, because love is the fuel for relationships. So anyway, that being said, let me just say my prayer. I ask that the white light surround us, the light of protection, understanding, and healing. I ask that my guides come through and speak clearly this day for our understanding. May all of my dear Cancer's intentions be heard and answered. May my Cancer friends have love in their life, have creative work that they enjoy, and may they be guided to their highest destiny. And may this reading be for the highest and best of all concerned. I ask this through all my teachers. Please show us the messages and the energies for my dear Cancer people. Again, messages and energies for dear Cancer. How to walk their path in a good way for the month of April 21st to May 21st, 2017. Okay. That's done. Okay, Cancer, your past is the Six of Swords. Your present is the Nine of Wands. And your future, okay, is the Five of Cups, reversed. And your guidance is the Two of Swords. Okay, so give me a few moments to check out your reading, feel the story that wants to come through the cards, and I'll be right back. Hello, my dear Cancers. Okay, thank you for giving me a few minutes to take a look at your reading. The first thing that I noticed when I pulled the cards was there are no major arcana cards that came up. So to me, that tells me that the month of April 21st to May 21st for you guys, you know, is not really a big change-oriented month. Excuse me. If anything, change may have happened before and change may come later, but right now in the middle of the month, you're really going through a process is what's coming to me. The first card being the Six of Swords. This is the card for the past, and you see that she is in a boat over some still water, and she's rowing the water, making her way forward away from some situation. Okay, and she's got her swords in the boat with her. When I look at this card, the first thing that I notice is the serenity that this card has. A lot of the swords cards are very conflict based, and she's pretty serene, and the feeling overall of the card is very serene. So it feels like you've moved away from a troubling situation in the past, so that would be like in the deeper past, and you've taken your things on your boat and you're rowing towards calmer waters, towards where you want to go. So you left something behind. Your present card is the Nine of Wands, and it's in reverse. Okay? So at the present moment, this card to me feels like, you know, maybe you left something in the past, a relationship, a situation, and first you had a lot of confidence in your decision to move forward and move away from that troubling situation. And then now you're hitting up against a little bit of feeling tired, feeling despairing is the word that really comes up. It's sort of like, I'm moving forward, but I don't like that I've had to do that. And if you look at the card upright, it's kind of just like, oh, there's one more battle to be fought. Do I have the strength to fight this one more battle? You see all the other wands behind him, all these other obstacles and battles he's had to come through. And it's just like he's gathering strength for that one more battle. And you've gotten the card upside down, so it's sort of like, I don't know if I have the strength. And I don't want to have to fight another battle. You know, it's that like that sense of despairing. So what wants to come as a message for you in this point is feel your feelings around it, and also don't allow yourself to give up. Okay? And I see that you're not, because I see that you're going to move through a little bit of despair this month, and then you're going to move through letting go of the despair. So here's the despair card. Five of Cups, right? And the future for you, the Five of Cups, is in reverse. So here's the despairing moment where you're crying over the spilled 3 cups here in front of you, and you're just, you know, it's heartache, loss, some grief. But then you realize, you know what, I'm moving forward. Like the despair has run its course. I'm now going to focus on these 2 cups that are behind me, and I'm moving forward, and I'm moving out of the heartache or out of the pain. So yeah, it's interesting. It feels like there may have been heartache and pain here in this position. You decided to move away from it. In deciding to move away from it, there's despair in that decision. You didn't have to want to do that. And there's sadness and loss. But then you come away. Sorry, there's despair, sadness, and loss. And then there's the giving up of the despair, sadness, and loss. This is giving it up, letting it go. Or coming through to the other side of it and just being like, okay, cried enough and we're moving forward now. And then the advice card is the 2 of Swords. And this is the card of holding steady, not making a decision yet. So here are the swords, they're crossed, and sometimes this is the card of the heart and the mind kind of not on the same page about a choice to be made, and so the card is saying don't make that choice quite yet. When I look at the card, the first thing that comes up is this band of gold that's around her eyes, and to me, it feels like her eyes are closed, right? She's trying to close, go within, and feel what this energy is wanting to do. So that's the advice for you this month: is after you've gone through the emotional stuff that you're going to go through in regards to love and relationships, is to really take a time out, close your eyes, feel into your heart. What is your heart thinking? And then feel into your mind. What is your mind feeling about the right next course of action to take? It's a card about, taking time out and going within. Okay, so that's the month for you. That's your reading for the month. Do any of these want to come? I think an angel card wants to come for you. So let me pull an angel card for you, just to see if there are any other messages that want to come through. Let me shuffle them. So yeah, really interesting reading. It feels like not a lot of major decisions this month. It's more an internal processing of this letting go that happened. There's some letting go that happened, and then there's some future event that wants to happen, and you're taking the time to process through this month to figure out what you really feel about and think about the situation before you make a decision. The bottom of the deck is the Fool. I wanted to show you that because, and it's upside down. The Fool is all about new beginnings. And because you're moving away from the situation, it tells me that you're wanting a new beginning, but it's upside down because you're not quite sure you want to take a risk yet. And maybe that's what this Two of Swords cards is all about. Like, what is this new beginning? How do I really feel about it? What are my options, etc.? Okay, so Angel Oracle to help you with a little more guidance for the month. Divine guidance. So what you're searching for, to me, is that star, right? This, like, what is my North Star? I've come through this tough time, and you're trying to sense in for what the divine guidance is telling you about this situation. Let me see if there are other messages that are coming for this card for you. As you go within, search for the bright star, the star that makes your heart sing with joy, the star that feels the most uplifting, and follow that. So when you do your meditations, when you go within this month, feel in for that divine guidance. Where is Spirit really wanting me to go, to do? What is Spirit wanting me to do? How is Spirit wanting me to be? And then aligning yourself with that guidance. Let me see if there's anything else that wants to come through. I'm getting, take heart and be bold. Take heart and be bold. So search for that divine guidance, and then once you find it, take your heart, be bold, and go forward. All right, Cancer. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I wish you love, light, and the best month possible as you move through this energy. And if you are going through a specific difficulty in your life and you want a more specific reading to your situation, all my contact details are below. Feel free to get in touch, and I'll talk to you guys next month. Take care. Bye-bye.